You know, a lot of people like just vegetarian dishes, and the first one that I ever learned to make, and everybody else probably knows, but you young cooks that have never tried it, the spinach dip inside a fresh bread, and you use fresh bread to dip into the spinach dip. So this is 1 container of spinach, whole leaf spinach. I'm going to add Lipton onion soup to it, and you can get it at the store. It's already made up, and you use this. I don't know why it doesn't want to open for me. We're going to get a scissors here, right, and cut open the top. And you're going to use the whole thing of one packet of onion soup. So add that to it, and then you're going to add about a half of a 15-ounce thing of light sour cream, and then you add that to it. All right, and then you're going to mix it all together. Okay, and then you're going to add, this is all it is, just this, just sour cream and onion soup with your spinach. Some people use Philadelphia cream cheese, I don't, but this is a great spinach and great dip for bread. Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this aside for a minute. We're going to cut our bread. Hold on. And we're going to take the top of our bread off, like this. And this is just artisan bread. And you can use even actually a bigger one if you wanted to. And what you're going to do is you're going to scoop it out, just like this with your hands, so that you have like a bowl for your dip. And then you can use that bread, or what I do is I've got another loaf that I'm going to use, and I'm going to cut it up into chunks, about an inch, half an inch. And this is almost done, and you're going to have this bowl for your dip. Makes it simple. And you know, for just 2 people or 4 people, this is just plenty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here, like that, and then I'm going to cut this one up in just a second. And then we're going to put our dip in there. And since we're ready to serve it, because I've got a crowd coming, we're going to put this in there. And I use sometimes water chestnuts. I didn't have any available tonight, so I use about, maybe, it all depends upon how much you want to serve. I use about 10 or 20, and I chop them up real fine and add them to this. Makes this really beautiful presentation. And everybody loves it. That's really pretty. See how nice that is? Easy to do. Takes a few minutes. Now let's put this over here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to cut this up into 1-inch cubes to have with the with the dip. And you can use vegetables, you can use anything you want with it, but I like to use the bread because it just tastes so good with bread. So I'm making them into 1-inch cubes, and then we'll put this on a plate and we'll serve it. And people can dip to their heart's content. Usually you never have any left. So, and it's great to send with your husband or yourself to a party at the office. It's really easy to take to work or to a party, and everybody loves it. So I'm making just enough for right now, and then we're almost complete with this project. And we'll take this and we'll put it on a dish. Just a second. We'll put it on a dish. And look at how pretty this is. I'm going to take that, put it in the center, and then you put the bread around it like that. Make it really simple for yourself and your guest to really enjoy a wonderful vegetable treat that all the vegetarians can eat. And you could do it with gluten-free bread as well. And you can make it easy for your vegetarian friends as well as your friends that aren't vegetarian. And this is I would consider this a raw dish because you can use raw spinach when you do it. You just have to make sure that you clean it off really well. And see how simple that is. So let's take a nice picture of that. And that's our next hors d'oeuvre. And we'll take a break and we'll be right back on The Chef You and I.